My name is Trystan Petrash, and for the last year and a half I've been making cooking videos here on YouTube. In September of 2021, I went on an 8-day road trip from Winnipeg to Vancouver for the very first time, and documented the journey. It's 4:30 in the morning right now. We're driving through Saskatchewan to Calgary. Sorry, I'm half asleep. Spending the night in Calgary, and then we're going to Vancouver. Yeah. So I will see you in a bit. Time to hit the road.
Driving around in California, looking for something to make me stay. Round and round forever, searching for something that could never get replaced. Don't need you to save me, but I just really need to be saved.
Why are you sweeping up?
I don't know. Seems like the thing to do.
Alright, so a little backstory. This was a business trip as we were heading to Vancouver to attend Knit City, the largest fiber art show in Canada, for my girlfriend's hand-dyed yarn business, Fireweed Fiber Co. A road trip to BC has been on my bucket list for years. I had never even been past Manitoba, so this was all going to be new to me. I also apologize because my girlfriend has no idea how to use this gimbal, so half the shots are going to be very, very wonky and out of focus because that's what she's filming. She's trying.
Just moving around a lot.
Driving into Saskatchewan, we almost missed the border sign. It was so small, which is weird because Ontario's and Manitoba's are practically billboards. After a long 6 hours, our first stop was the capital city of Regina. As we were pulling into the city, we were practically starving at this point. We decided to give Five Guys a try, since everyone's always raving about it. It may have just been the location we went to, but the burger was pretty mediocre, and the Cajun fries were really bland. A few hours later, we reached the Alberta border sign, which oddly enough was really small too. But other than farmland and a scattering of salt lakes, there wasn't a whole lot to see. So we kind of stopped filming until later that night when we reached Calgary, Alberta's largest city. At which point we checked into our hotel and passed out.
Hi there, what can I get for you?
Can I get a medium black coffee, a medium double-double, and a sausage and egg McMuffin?
And that's everything?
Yes.
Good to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I nearly cried seeing the mountains for the first time. This is the most incredible and beautiful thing I have ever seen in my life. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool looking. This is really cool. It is absolutely fucking freezing right now. We're still trying to get to Surrey as fast as possible, so this is the one stop we've actually made, but I think it was worth it.
Was it cool?
What's that?
Was it cool?
It's pretty cool. It'd be nice if the train was coming by, but still cool. About 20 minutes after we hit the road again, it just started to pour. The weather in the Rocky Mountains was random and unpredictable.
Enough to buy this ship.
Well, our first priority one message is of a personal nature. It's from Robert DeSoto. And it's to all the friends. Captain, it goes like this. Unless this somehow stops Ben and Adam from getting money,
After 5 hours, we entered the small town of Revelstoke, BC, located on the edge of the Okanagan Valley.
clock and it's like, oh, there's like cycles and intervals and subdivisions or whatever.
This just kind of feels like Kenora.
It's like every small town just feels like Kenora here.
Except nicer looking.
It also seems a lot bigger.
Well, Kenora's also a lot more rural. The houses down there kind of looked like East Coast. There was a whole bunch of houses like right on the edge of the lake there, and they all looked like in the East Coast where they're like all identical houses, but like each one's a different color. That's what that looked like. I don't think I caught it on film because they were pretty low. Pretty cool though. As we drove into the Okanagan, the mountains began to part and were replaced by Shuswap Lake. Since we're originally from northwestern Ontario, this really felt like home. That is gorgeous.
Yeah, I can't look.
You'll see it later. You can keep going a bit further.
Totally. As a defense, it seems hella suspicious, but he
There's
goes,
a rest stop here. Should
goes
we-
over to her. He's
You wanna stop?
implying that.
Fucking gorgeous. Our next stop was Kamloops, right in the heart of the Okanagan. There were produce markets and wineries absolutely everywhere. Heading back into the Rockies, it started to get too dark to film. Plus, at this point, we were both just exhausted. It would take another 3 hours before we saw the most anticipated sign of the entire trip. The following morning, the friend we were staying with took us to her favorite beach in Surrey, so I could see something for the very first time.
Yeah, oh. Ooh, dead crab, little crab. Oh yeah, we should turn over rocks. Sometimes when you're walking, all of a sudden you got water sprayed up at you. Because these little holes are clams.
Oh,
And so they'll spray water up at you.
that's
They-
funny.
Baby sand dollar? My purple shell?
Oysters and a clam. And a crab shell. I don't know, it doesn't feel any different than Superior to me.
It is.
I think also because I can still see things on the other side. I think if we were actually like
I know, that's what I said.
in
like,
Vancouver, like
it's
seeing
you're
like
not
the
going to see. It's not going to be like as impressive because we're from Thunder Bay. But like if we're on like Vancouver Island or like the ocean, like where my grandma lives, like it does feel like it's a
yeah,
different thing, and
that
there's-
would be more
when
impressive.
there's waves.
But just I don't know, right now this is not anything super impressive to me. I'm still happy that I actually get to see the ocean, and I can say I've been to the ocean, but
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that is cool.
I see him. There's a couple of them.
I stepped on something.
No.
Oh, I can't get you, you little bugger.
They're too fast.
Is that more crabs?
Yeah, there was a couple of them under that one.
Yeah,
there's
they're
one.
hiding. You're just.
Teppanyaki? Korean barbecue. Hell yeah. That's okay. It's all good.
Or a lady with a beard.
You got enough hair. Just rearrange it a little bit.
That's true.
Got it? Yep.
Ooh, another train.
Train's coming.
That's funny.
So this is the area, all these names, this is where it was taken out in a storm. So all these people donated money for these planks. So it's kind of cool to help rebuild this because it cost a bit of money.
Oh. That's cool.
It's probably a radar system.
See the really big seaweed down there?
It's probably 10 feet, maybe. It's just
It's so green.
no, it's not even that. It's because the tide's a bit out.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably 5 feet.
Okay, we're not allowed to eat that much.
Uh-huh. That's fine. I don't like filming myself, but it's something I have to do.
It's more relatable to people when they can see who is the voice behind
It is, but I'm camera shy, so.
city workers. We were leaving anyways.
The next 3 days were spent at the convention center. I wasn't able to film inside, but it ended up being a very successful weekend. Food was good too. Our final day in Vancouver, we were exhausted, both mentally and physically. But it was also our one and only chance to actually do some sightseeing. Okay, man. Oh, I wonder if it's like a poke restaurant, like Hawaiian poke bowls.
Maybe.
We stopped in Richmond for lunch at a Vietnamese restaurant called Bao Get, where I had the best banh mi of my life. Spring rolls were top-notch too. After lunch, we headed to Spanish Banks Beach, located on the shores of English Bay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I guess I could purple along there too, but
I think parking spot?
You could see downtown Vancouver off in the distance. Apparently they film lots of movies here too. Downtown Vancouver.
That looks like so much fun. I definitely do not have enough muscles to do that.
Yeah, like the windsurfer's just barely touching the water.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's just a little keel.
Yeah.
No, I think that's parasailing,
Well, whatever.
maybe. And the windsurfer is like that one where it's attached to the board. You stand on it, you hold the whole sail up. He's kind of struggling over there.
That's still pretty cool though.
No, I want to do that one. I don't want to do that one. This is a lot bigger than I expected it to be.
It smells like rancid fish.
Seaweed. Ocean.
The ocean is cool, but I still prefer lakes.
Yeah, well, place where there are really, really good lakes. Because there are also really, really bad lakes out there.
Yes, I know.
I would take the ocean over a bad lake.
Our last stop before heading back to Surrey was famous Granville Island. Unfortunately, the battery on my gimbal died just as we pulled into the parking lot. I did manage to get a few quick shots with my phone at least. As a chef, the market here was everything my dreams were made of. I've never seen so much fresh local produce and meat all in one spot. I spent close to $50 on pepperoni and chorizo at Oyama Sausage. Worth every penny. Before heading back for the night, we drove through downtown Vancouver for one final look. The city is as big as it is incredible, and my only regret was not having more time to see it all. Because this was a business trip and we were on a tight schedule, we didn't get to stop a lot or do as much sightseeing as we would have liked. But it was still an incredible journey. And what I did see, I will never forget.